Hello. So, I know, it has been weeks since I have done an update. And I've actually filmed multiple updates and then deleted them because they were depressing. So, I'm gonna post this one, I promise, so you guys have an update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because, it helps me out with the algorithm. Also, it's morning for me when I'm filming this, and I am drinking my second cup of coffee. It was only a half a cup, not a full cup. So let's talk about the things that I am doing for my health. Physical health, mental health, whole being wellness. Dad did pick me up ashwagandha. So I have added ashwagandha to my Stress X vitamin that I take daily. I take vitamin C, but it's a chewable over the counter, and I don't think it works as well as the very expensive formula I was taking before. Can't afford that one. I'm taking Blood Builder because it seems like every time, now my iron tested right within the range it's supposed to be in at my last labs, but it seems like every time I stop taking the Blood Builder, then I start to bruise up really easily. So I'm continuing to take that one, even though there should be no reason that my iron would be low. But anyway, it doesn't upset my digestion. It's a low amount of iron, so I'm taking that one as maintenance. Several other things I'm taking. So I'm still taking all of my supplements and my allergy medicine, just in case I am allergic to the cats. Since Dad tested that he was allergic to the cats, I've done a deep clean in here, swept hair out from under all the furniture. I've moved everything. I've washed any kind of bedding that they would lay on, any blankets, throw blankets I have around. I took their hammock, the one that's on the wall over here, I took that down and actually was able to throw that in the washer and then screw it back up onto the bits. And then I treated them with Allerpet. And sometimes things that I'm using on the cats or in cleaning and stuff, I'm allergic to, but it seems like it's fine. It has no smell. It did not set off my asthma. They hated it. They were mad at me because you rub it onto them and like make sure that their fur is damp, and you have to get their stomachs. And so it was not a good experience, but you have to do it once a week. So I did that. So they have been allergy treated. We are still eating organic. We are still, like, one of our meals last week, side dishes and all, was entirely 100% out of our garden. It was fantastic. So we're still eating a lot of things that are coming out of the garden. And I did have dairy, which my stomach immediately looks like I am 9 months pregnant when I eat dairy. So I've cut the dairy back out of my diet again. It seems like if I just have an occasional dish of ice cream, I'm fine. But I had cheese, I had cottage cheese, I had sour cream, and I had ice cream. So yeah, it's a no-go. No-go, can't do the dairy. Which is frustrating because I already couldn't do the gluten because gluten makes my pain worse, my fibromyalgia pain. And then I've discovered this allergy to the corn syrup, which makes my my hands break out. It's healing now, but you can see where it's all broken out, and it's both hands. So the eczema on my hands, I've discovered, is directly affected by eating anything with corn syrup in it. And so I've tested that multiple times now. It is absolutely 100% the corn syrup, which one of my friends pointed out, her son has an actual corn allergy. And when he has corn syrup, you can watch him breaking out as soon as he's eaten it, because she said the corn syrup is more concentrated than just eating like corn or corn chips. So I don't know. Last time I food tested, I did not have a sensitivity to corn, but apparently I do now. And this breakout was because I ate candy corn. which is, you know, all corn syrup. But I love candy corn, and it's fall, and the stores I gotten it in, so I ate candy corn, and I should not have. It feels like most days there are more foods I can't eat than foods that I can, which is, you know, super frustrating. Which is why I have not given, I cut way back on the coffee, but I've not given up my coffee because it feels like you can't take everything away from me. I already don't drink soda. I haven't for years. I was never a soda drinker much anyway, but it causes my bladder to spasm if I drink soda. So that's uncomfortable. So I just don't do it. So that's food-wise, still doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. Still don't eat before 7 a.m. or eat after 7 p.m. I did go off of the Prozac. I was on it 2 weeks exactly. The first week I had a helmet headache. I went to sleep with it. I woke up with it. It was the first sensation in the morning as I'm waking up was this helmet headache. I had looked it up, and SSRIs commonly cause that headache while the serotonin's rebalancing. So that headache lasted 7 days and then it was gone. But along with the headache, I also had nausea, more nausea than usual. I had dizziness, more dizziness than usual. I had weakness, faintness, like I would just be sitting there and I'd have to go lay down because it felt like I was going to pass out. So I think it was messing with my blood sugar. I also had a sore throat that started about 2 or 3 days after I took the first dose and lasted until like 36 hours after I took the last one, and then it was gone. It was making everything really dry along with the sore throat. The nausea had gotten to the point where my jaw was clenching up because I was trying not to throw up. So when it got to that point, I was like, I can't do this. I can't take this anymore. And I was going to taper off of it. And I felt so much better after just missing the first dose that I never took another dose again. I could not put myself through that. So I'm off of that. I meet with the nurse practitioner at the psychiatrist's office next week. And we're going to go from there. And I don't know if I told you guys this yet or not, but the doctor who I have been seeing, the general practitioner, who accused me of doctor hopping and not trying hard enough, has left the practice. She's gone. So now I'm being switched to a different doctor. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. So anyway, so I'm off the Prozac. In order to help with depression, I did make up an essential oil blend. I don't know if you guys know that I was a licensed massage therapist for years and years and years. I was also an aromatherapist. I'm not certified. I paid for my certification and did not take the test. So I've had years and years though of aromatherapy classes. Starting in 2003, I think I took my first class. I've taken a ton of classes since then. I paid for my certification, paid the $2,000 for my certification, did not finish it. But anyway, so I made up an essential oil roller ball that I've just been using on my wrist. And it's got bergamot, juniper berry, jasmine, rose, vetiver, and frankincense in it. All of those are antidepressant essential oils in some way or another. They are supposed to help lift the spirits. So I'm using this several times a day. And I know I'm going to sound like a crazy crystal lady, but it can't hurt, right? So lapis lazuli is supposed to help with depression. So I am wearing earrings. I think my uncle gave me these. And then I have a necklace that has that has 2 stones. One's lapis and one is turquoise. But it's pretty heavy, just the chain so I don't have it on right now because it makes my neck hurt. But I'm trying that. So we're doing herbs, we're doing food, we're doing this. We're still doing the breathing. because it is so hard for me to sit and just focus on my breathing. I get bored, I get irritated, I hate it. I hate it. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but it's like, this is stupid. My body knows it's supposed to breathe. So I made that playlist of songs I could sing along to, because we want to reset the vagus nerve, which means you want a longer exhale than inhales. And so it's a 2-hour playlist, so I can just put it on while I'm doing other things and then sing along to it. And then I'm automatically doing the breathing that I need to be doing. So that was my solution to that, because I hate breathing. I cannot meditate. I hate it. It does not work for me. So I'm doing that. I do have my second therapy session today, but my insurance will not pay for both the therapy session and seeing the psychiatrist. So if I have to make a decision about which one's going to help me more. And so next week after I have that appointment, I have to choose one. I can't do both with my insurance. Just stupid, but it is what it is. So I do have that today. That'll be my second session with her. And I liked her. I vibed well with her during my first session. I think it was 2 weeks ago. So, I don't know. I did force myself to get out of the house and go visit my friend's new kittens. I mean, I visited my friend too, but she has new kittens. And so I forced myself to go do that. And then, they've got a ribbon cutting on their new business on October 6th. And not only have I been invited to that, but I've also been asked to sit on, I can't remember what she called it. Some kind of panel to see if their advertising is going to reach the people they need it to. So I'm going to save up my energy. I'm committed to it. I'm going to go do that. But it is so hard. I have not been sourcing. I have not been out shopping at all. I'm exhausted. I am beyond fatigued. Like, I don't even know how to describe the exhaustion I'm feeling. But it's not like when my chronic fatigue syndrome flares up, because when that flares up, I can sleep. I can't sleep with this. So I can't focus. I can't think straight. I cannot function to get anything done. But I don't even know how else to describe. I'm just so tired. So, yeah. So I've got that going on. I don't know. It was nice to get a break in the hot flashes, because the temperatures come down. So we've been in the 60s, 70s during the day, every day of the last week and a half. And, I mean, right now I'm sweating, but it's not the sick, feel like I'm going to pass out because I'm so hot kind of feeling that I was going through when it was between 80 and 90 outside, even though inside the air conditioning was on. I don't know. Temperature dysregulation's terrible. Pain is terrible. And it's such a combination of things that it's hard to figure out what would make anyone think better, because the pain is so bad that I'm not able to function, but the stress is so bad that it's making the pain worse, and it's this just cycle. I don't know, but I'm working the least amount I've ever worked in my entire life since I was 14. And the stress, the financial stress it's overwhelming. But then the stress makes me sicker, which means I'm going to be even less able to work. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing for my health. I'm also still doing bee pollen and nutritional yeast, because both of those are high in B vitamins and are supposed to help with the stress. So those are all the things that I'm doing. It hurts so much to walk that I'm not exercising. And you know, all of the medical professionals want you to exercise, except they don't tell you how to do that when you're in so much pain you can't walk. You can't move. It hurts to sit. It hurts to lay down. I laid down to take a nap a couple days ago because I'm just so tired, but my legs were throbbing. So I laid there to rest, but I didn't actually ever fall asleep because my legs were throbbing. And then I got back up after laying down for an hour. I don't know. It's depressing. I don't have any answers. I'm still doing all of the things I'm supposed to be doing. I haven't lost any weight. I haven't gained any weight. So I've maintained this weight since July. And I'm disappointed because I wanted to get under 200. But everything else feels so overwhelming right now that trying to count calories again, you know, it's just so hard because it's just work to even eat. So then the extra step of having to count calories or, you know, and 90% of what's going into my mouth is the highest quality, nutrient dense, organic food that it can be. I don't even know. Like this morning I had an egg and it was cooked in ghee. Or maybe Mom cooked it in olive oil. I don't remember. She only uses 2 things for cooking. And then I put nutritional yeast on it. And then they had made and canned salsa, which a good portion of that came out of our garden, but also came out of the garden of somebody at church. Because our soil doesn't like to grow peppers. So they were able to get peppers that were amazing. Hot peppers and bell peppers. So it's got garlic, onion, the peppers, the tomatoes. So they made this salsa and I put that over the egg and ate. I mean, you can't get any healthier than that. I got my protein in, I got my vegetables in. I don't know. And then my coffee, I'm back to measuring my creamer, which is a almond milk, lower sugar creamer. It's got none of the additives in it, none of the junk. It's like 4 ingredient creamer. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at. That's my health update. I wish I had better news for you guys. We are now in month 9 of my health focused year, and beyond losing weight, I feel like I have had 0 improvement in my health. So, and maybe I feel like I've gotten worse. So that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. I will be live Wednesday morning. I haven't heard from Nikki. I know she's got some major life changes going on right now, so I'm just waiting until things calm down for her before we make a decision about going live again. But honestly, right now, I physically don't have the strength or energy to do 2 sales a week. And I've been invited to other people's channels and I've had to say no. And I hate that because I love everyone in this community. It's so much fun to go on someone else's channel, but I physically can't do it right now. So that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. You guys who send me words of encouragement, who send me emails checking on me, I love that. I appreciate it. If you guys think of something that I'm not doing right now that I could afford to do, which that's a huge problem because obviously I can't afford to do anything right now that, you know, is out of pocket. Yeah, let me know. And, you know, keep me in your thoughts and prayers. Send me energy. Whatever your belief system is, I'll take it. Because it's just a struggle. It's all a struggle right now. All right, so I will catch you guys on the next one.